Mrs. Chairman, delightful timekeeper, exquisite members of the House and of the jury, mystic members of the government, ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today to tell you the story of an epiphany, a revelation. It was 3 years ago. I was on vacation with my family in Canada, and our trip just so happened to take place during the National Curling Championship. Well, now to tell you the truth, I didn't really know what curling was about. I know. I vaguely pictured a bunch of guys scrubbing the ice with silly broomsticks, drinking beer, and didn't really get the point, the essence of the game. It's not for losing weight, it certainly isn't fun, and it's not even relaxing, so I just couldn't get it. But ladies and gentlemen, now I know that curling is actually the symbol of men's difficulty to face hardships and cope with the havoc of our earthly lives. I know that when a curler scrubs the ice, he's actually going through a fierce metaphysical self-investigation. I know. Excuse me, let me finish my sentence. I know that when a curler gulps down beer and waffles during a game, he's actually sharing the holy bread and wine with his fellow believers. Really, ladies and gentlemen, is our dear government high on steroids? Has EPO clouded the government's very cloudy judgment in such a way that they truly believe sport is a religion? Come on, let us be reasonable here. This House's case is very simple, ladies and gentlemen. Jasper, our Honorable Prime Minister, already told you, and it's crystal clear that we're not saying sport is of no use. We're not even saying that sport does not epitomize some great human values. We're just saying something everyone can understand, even though they didn't go to Nomad Soup. Sport is not the new religion. It's just a game. Sagacious House. Sapient, Mrs. Chairwoman. Don't we all love sport? Of course we do. And do you know why? Because sport is about relaxing. It's about having fun, trying to clear your mind, sweating it off. Well, Max Fati, you talked about physical perfection and sport being a goal towards that. You believe that a nice lifting is perfection. Have you seen Isabelle Adjani recently? I don't think so. Dear members of the House, this is the exact opposite of what a religion is meant to. Jasper, yes, go ahead. Well, it's not Arnold Schwarzenegger, for example. Jasper brilliantly proved that religion is meant to answer metaphysical questions, finding unanswerable answers. Sport, on the contrary, is only a mean to an end. It's staying with your family and friends, hitting on the new hottie at the rowing club, or simply being able to squeeze in those tight jeans you just bought last season. Sport is earthly. It's meant for pleasure, amusement, or at least having a little pain au chocolat from time to time without starving yourself to death. Do you really believe, ladies and gentlemen, that 30 sweating women wearing pink tights in a room with no AC are trying to get closer to God? Let's get serious. They're trying to get laid. Sports is only... Go ahead.
Don't you think that joggers blindly believe that this is what we do will help them?
I'm sorry, I didn't understand your question.
Don't you think that's what joggers blindly believe that what the people are doing is going to help them?
Well, of course they believe it's going to help them, but that doesn't prove to be a religion. Let's get serious. Sport is only temporary. Sport is only temporary. It's only about losing loads of water in the minimum possible time. Religion, on the other hand, as you put it, is about eternity, flying away to the afterlife. And that is not being a sportsman in the ancient time, whom nobody remembers. Do you know any name of an ancient Greek javelin thrower? No, thank you. Now I know, ladies and gentlemen, that I may seem hard with sports, This house recognizes that sports share common values with religion, like hard work, perseverance, or abnegation. Social link, as you said, Max Fati, but anyway, Facebook does that too, as Munia will tell us later on. So this house believes in competition and going beyond your limits. I admit seeing Lance Armstrong, recover from his cancer was moving, but that has nothing to do with religion, and Xavier, our angry vicar, will excommunicate you if you say so. Well, anyway, however potent these arguments may be, our brilliant chief archaeologist, Raphael here, my friend, will continue bringing down this house by telling you why there's nothing new in mistaking sport for religion. So you see, ladies and gentlemen, dear members of the House, some believe that today we don't need churches or faith in our lives. They believe that modern sportsmen can be the substitute for traditional religion. They're mistaking the physical for the metaphysical. But we don't want substitutes. We don't want to settle for easy or so-called heroes. And we believe that canonizing Éric Cantona will not help us atone for our sins. We believe that scrubbing ice while drinking Canadian beer will not help us to reach sacredness. We believe that competition, although it may be of great value, will not give you cosmic answers. We believe sport is just a game. And for all these reasons, ladies and gentlemen, I beg you to reject this ridiculous notion.